Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me, and I'm doing another quick and dirty video because for whatever reason my video editing software is constantly acting up and it keeps crashing my system. I've got to find something new. It's just a huge resource hog, and I've been trying to upload this video since like probably 11:30 this afternoon, and this last time that it crashed it actually deleted the source file, so I had this huge thing all done up and had told you guys everything that was going on and this, that, and the other thing. So in a way I'm kind of glad that it deleted, because when I made the video earlier this morning, I hadn't really left the house yet, and I hadn't peopled. But now it's, I don't know what time it is. 5, almost 5:30, and so I've peopled and I'm home for the night. And yeah, my niece and I, we got together this afternoon and we went for a walk and just talked and kind of bullshitted, and it's been a way for her to kind of decompress, de-stress, and kind of have a therapy session. And it's also helping me with some of my own depression and stuff that I've been going through. And thankfully, it has been really nice for this time of year here in Washington. Today was just gorgeous, absolute beautiful crystal blue skies. And we went for our walk together and just talked about what's going on in her life, what's going on in my life, some of the stresses with the holiday coming up and everything, kind of like throwing hints out to her to try to like find out what it is that she wants for Christmas, and kind of get an idea of what she's getting her mom for Christmas, so that way we don't like overlap our gifts and stuff like that. And last week, well, for the last 2 weeks now, I've had to get my car worked on. So the first part that I had done was I had to get an oil change done, which is no big deal. I get those done every like 3 months or whatever. The second thing I had to get done was my serpentine belt. And then the third thing that needed to be done was the heater control cable. And ever since I got the car back, it started overheating. And my car has never overheated before. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I had just got some cash from somebody who owed it to me. Not anything like lavish or whatever. It was like $30, but it was $30 more than I had. And that was like, yes, I can go out and get a few little Christmas presents for people and call it good. Well, so my car started overheating, and I remember like a week prior that I took, when I took it to Jiffy Lube to get my fluids topped up or whatever, they said that I was low on coolant. And I'm like, okay. So I let it go for about a week, not remembering until I noticed that the car was starting to overheat. And I'm like, oh, you know what? That's probably what it is. So I go to O'Reilly's, and I was thinking that the coolant was going to be like $5 to $10. That's about the price I've usually seen it or whatever. So I was like, okay, $5-10, that'll still leave me about $20 to do something with. Well, comes to find out that there's different types of coolant, and because my car is a Subaru, there's this Asian car coolant or whatever, and it came out to like $22. I was like, damn it. So I got it because, I can't have anything happen to my car, and I would rather spend the money responsibly than going and buying something for Christmas for someone because they would understand, or at least I hope they would. So, anyways, it started overheating again today, and I'm like, okay, there's something wrong. And as I'm sitting in the car, it throws an error code. Now, typically when it's done this error code thing in the past, it just meant that I was low on oil, and I would take it to Jiffy Lube, get the oil topped up, and then it would be fine. It said that my cooling fan was malfunctioning. Yeah, so I was starting to panic when the mechanic at the at Jiffy Lube told me that. Thankfully, it's a friend of mine, and he's a mechanic also, outside of just doing oil changes or whatever. And he's like, you know what, Michael, let me take a quick look at it. 7 minutes later, he comes back around. He's like, for whatever reason, your fan was disconnected, and yeah. And I'm like, well, I just had my serpentine belt and the heater worked on, blah, blah. He's like, well, I don't understand why they would disconnect it, but there it goes. And so he cleared the error code for me. And the whole time that he was working on that, I was just praying to whatever God, goddess, spirit, miscellaneous, whatever, would hear me, that it was going to be something simple and fast and easy and fixable, because I don't have the money for to put my car back in the shop again. My family doesn't have the money to put my car in the shop, and it was just like, please don't take this blessing from me. I love having my car. I'm trying to be responsible with it. I'm trying to stay on top of it. Please, please, please let it be something simple, something easy, something cheap. And he just had to plug it back in. I was all, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that was my little miracle for the day. And, but yeah, oh God. Guys, you don't understand. It gave me more gray hair than I already have when it threw that code, and he told me that it was the cooling system, because like a month and a half prior to that, I had another mechanic friend of mine take a look at my car, and he said that I possibly needed a new water filter or a thermostat. I'm like, fuck. But something in my spirit told me that wasn't the situation, and it has since then fixed itself. So I knew that it wasn't one of those two items. But then after this, after putting it in the shop, and then it was like kind of wonky. I'm just like, okay, whatever. There it is. So yeah. Just a huge scare there. And then above and beyond that, I decorated for the first time in like ever the outside of my house for Christmas, and it's really janky looking, but you know what? I'm not proud of it, but I'm happy with it. It makes me happy knowing that it's decorated some. And let's go take a look, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to do the best I can to show you this, but I got this little laser system. I actually picked that up for $5 at a Kroger a couple of years ago. And then just my few little Christmas lights. So yeah, nothing too spectacular, but it is what it is. I'm happy with it, and if I do decide to decorate again next year, I hope to have some more, just some more items out there. I'd like to really get some kind of like inflatable Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman or something like that. But I'm happy, everyone on my social media, when I refer to it as janky or whatever, they're all like, dude, shut the hell up. It's cute, and it's nice. So I'm not saying that it's janky in the fact that, you know, it's not nice or that I don't like it. Just that considering, like, some other house displays that I've seen around the neighborhood, it's like, really, buddy? But whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go. You know the routine. Questions, comments, concerns, comment section down below, please. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.